In 2010, the Southern Nevada Health District, along with our partners, engaged in a multi-component trails initiative. Thanks in part to funding provided by the Centers for Disease Control through the CPPW grant, we were able to make significant changes on our trail system here in Southern Nevada. These changes included the installation of distance and wayfinding signage, the development of a comprehensive trail website, as well as evaluation and promotion efforts.
Outside Las Vegas Foundation was just thrilled to be able to work. The funding provided by the Communities Putting Prevention to Work grant, it allowed us to do a number of things that were very important. One of them was an inventory of the trail systems. Our communities had trails that have grown so quickly, which is phenomenal, but we didn't have a full inventory across the board of all of our trail assets, if you will. And then all of that led to our ability to then assist with the funding for wayfinding markers so that when people do get out on the trails, we were able to have a pilot program that lets people know when they're at a quarter mile or a half mile and give them a sense of accomplishment, a sense of security as they see their mile markers when they're on the trail system. So there are a myriad number of things that Outside Las Vegas Foundation was able to do through the CPPW funding that we might not have been able to do otherwise, or that might have taken just that much longer. So that funding was able, really provided a kickstart to Outside Las Vegas Foundation for some of the goals and objectives that we had and that our partners had. Neon to Nature is a system of linked trails throughout the Las Vegas Valley. It's literally hundreds of miles that link urban areas to rural areas. Neon to Nature is about ensuring that all of our residents and all of our visitors have as much access as possible to Southern Nevada's special places. It's really one of the best ways that you can possibly enjoy nature.
All these trails can be found on our website at www.neontonature.org. This website includes a map of where all the trails are, a description of all those trails, a number of miles, the amenities that you can find on those trails. It has a photo gallery for each of the trails so you can see what these trails look like before you go.
The Southern Nevada Health District partnered with various jurisdictions to install quarter-mile distance markers and wayfinding signage on various trails and parks across the Las Vegas Valley. These markers are installed on concrete, natural surface, and asphalt trails. They're colorful, flush with the ground, and easy to read. These markers allow users to measure their distance of physical activity so they know how far they're going, as well as maybe encourage residents to go a little bit farther along the trail.
With the CPPW funding, in the city of North Las Vegas, we were able to install 10 miles of distance markers at quarter-mile intervals and 5 wayfinding posts. Prior to the installation of the distance markers on our trails, the #1 question I received from people walking along the trails was, how do I know how far I've traveled? Since the installation of the markers, I haven't received this question at all. The maps are really beneficial for our new trail users. It helps them find out where it starts and stops and how far they want to go. The key to this project really is the partnerships that we have built over the past 5 years in conjunction with the Regional Open Space and Trails Work Group. With the Southern Nevada Health District, we have come together to make improvements on our trails and help attain our goals of getting our community out there and moving.
The availability of parks, open space, and trails can have a positive impact on a community. Easy access to trails can improve physical activity and increase opportunities for active transports with residents.